Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers managed to win 3 out of 4. One reason, they struck out Vince Coleman 7 times. There's a line drive base hit. So where they struck him out once last night and McGee 3 times, he now gets the base hit, and now we're going to find out what it's all about.
That we are. As far as the move, Hershiser, he has a good move, but when he delivers the ball, it's a big arm drop in the back, and his go to first base may give him a little bit of time. I got to believe he's going. It's just a matter of first or second pitch, man, and let's see what Socia will do.
One thing Hershiser will do is hold the ball a long time, longer than usual. What he hopes to do, not so much with Coleman as with McGee. Some runners have a tendency, if the pitcher sets and holds the ball, the runner has a tendency to almost sink and drop and come down off the balls of his feet. And that was very close.
He'll also change the tempo. Throw there quick, not as quick, that kind of tempo. He's got a good lead.
110 stolen bases, and Hershiser's off the rubber. Earlier this year, David Palmer of Montreal threw over to first base, actual count 13 times. And then when he finally pitched, Coleman stole second, and then for good measure, he stole third. And he gets back and just does.
He had intentions of going, and we kind of watched yesterday. Joe Morgan, who did a great job on the pregame show, talked about how Coleman, when he takes that lead, lifts that front foot. He kind of twitched in there. The ball got there, but it was not really what you'd call an accurate throw, but you're lucky when you get it that close.
We were mentioning yesterday, and you can see the advantage or disadvantage, however, the advantage of having a left-handed first baseman as opposed to a right-handed first baseman. With a left-hander, you can throw to the glove. You're throwing right into the runner. But both Brock and Cabell are right-handed, which means they have to bring the glove to the runner. And boy, when you're talking about millimeters over there at first base, that means a great deal.
You can see what a guy does like Coleman when he gets on. They have not even worried about McGee. And he's going to try to keep him close, try to pick him off, but at least hold him close so he can't get that good jump.
And he bluffs. And the pitch is strike. I was going to ask you something. Hershiser is basically a sinker ball pitcher. Now, if Socia tries to cheat and come up out of the crouch too early, he's in danger of having a sinker ball get away.
And maybe tip the bat. Socia has done something that's helped him. He waits for that ball. He catches it close to his body, doesn't reach out for it. Be careful now.
0-1.
We go along and try to explain a little bit what I mean by that is if you reach out for the ball and get it, then you got to bring it back to you, and you lose that split second. It's the difference.
He's already thrown over to first base 5 times, and he's made one pitch to the plate, and it's getting closer all the time, it would seem. Brock unable to hold on to it.
But it's also his best move. He's diving back now and just does miss him under the tag. McSherry right on top of that play. That was his best move. Coleman knows he's got him measured. So, I mean, the trap has been set. Coleman's got his starting blocks up, and the battle is on, and we're still into the first hitter.
1 strike on Willie McGee. You know, in comparing during 1985, the Cardinals stole 17 out of 23 attempts against the Dodgers, and the Dodgers had a better ratio. They stole 12 out of 14 against the Cardinals.
McGee is a perfect second-place hitter. He is just watching it like the rest of us are, not really getting out of kilter.
0-1. Socia cheating off the bag. He was ready to throw. He was hanging off the corner.
He pitched out, and he started to go, and Coleman must have seen the tempo. Now that the guts comes in, will he double pitch out? Because you'd almost bet the house that he's going to go on this one. Now, he starts to go here, and he's going, and now something happened. The tempo sometimes, he says pitch out, warning sign.
1 ball, 1 strike. Boy, that was close.
If I was Socia, I'd be looking at that bench, and he may have gotten a sign to pitch out again because Coleman has really been working over there. He wants to go. The Cardinals want to show the Dodgers that, hey, you did our game last night. We're going to do our own game.
Coleman was the kid who was a punter at Florida A&M, averaged over 41 yards. He grew up in Jacksonville with football players like Harold Carmichael, Kenny Burrow, Derek Gaffney, and his cousin Greg Coleman. When the Redskins wanted him to return punts, he decided to go to baseball. 1-1. And there he goes. Pitch is outside, and the throw got him.
And Duncan may have gotten tagged.
He did. Duncan is spiked. Timeout.
It was a straight-in slide, and Socia really had something on that throw. Watch that front foot. There it is, lifted up, just like Morgan said, straight up. He's got the head down now, not in the sprinter's run. A straight-in slide. Throw is there in plenty of time. And there you see it's the left leg against Duncan's left leg. That throw was on the shortstop side of the bag, but he had enough on it. Watch Socia get that ball and really gun it here. That's as hard as he can throw the ball. He put something on it.
And that left leg is chopped up pretty well by the left leg of Vince Coleman. And he is obviously in pain and is now surrounded by his teammates.